ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to ShutlipsTV. I'm Alamide Talao, better picking with better voice. Today we're going to be talking about oil theft. Well, crude oil theft is now an organized crime in Nigeria, as the country seems to be experiencing the worst oil theft in the history of Nigeria, as millions of naira are being lost every day. Just recently, NNPC announced or reported that they spent 32.56 billion naira in oil surveillance, security, and also maintenance, as there seems to be an urge in pipeline vandalism and theft of crude oil. This is quite funny because we keep hearing stories of, hundreds of millions of barrels of oil being stolen or siphoned from the pipelines and resold in the black market. The question is, who are responsible for this? Well, words on the street have it that security agencies are quite responsible for this, and some believe that cabals in the government are quite responsible for oil theft that we're experiencing in Nigeria. What today on the street, I'm going to be asking Nigerians what they think about the 13 naval officers that were caught in Lagos vandalizing pipeline and stealing crude oil, having sworn to serve and protect. Also, we're going to be asking them their take on federal government's decision to, award 4 billion a month contract to Tompolo to help, oil pipeline surveillance to either curb or put an end to pipeline vandalism. Let's listen to what Nigerians have to say on the questions of today. Let's do this. What do you think about the 13, naval officers that were caught vandalizing pipeline and also stealing crude oil, having sworn to protect and serve?
Of course, that is unethical, okay. And that is also against the collective responsibility that is given to them to safeguard the pipeline. And so, of what use are they there if they are also the thief?
Wow, that's very, very bad. But my own question is, do we still have active bodies that are going to penalize them for their actions? I mean, like you said, they are supposed to protect us, and they're even stealing from us. I know Nigeria right now is just about trends. Before you know it, the next week, everybody has forgotten about it. So we hope that we actually have bodies that are going to penalize them, so that people, or those that are in such offices, and those that are behind will not come forward to do the same.
We only know they are 13. There are more bigger people there, because I don't think just naval officer can do something like that without somebody behind them. It's because probably they are caught by other people. That is why they named them. You understand? So if they were not caught in the first place, nobody will know a naval officer. They will just say some people are vandalizing the pipeline. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing is, there are bigger people there, but probably those people are bigger to the extent that I know the situation of the country. Once you are at a particular level, people can't just mention your name anyhow, because you know what they can do. They are capable of a lot of dangerous things. So, but I think there are bigger people there. That's my belief. There are bigger people there, and if those people face the penalty that other people that do something like that, probably is prison time, or I know they can't give them death sentence for that, but probably, let's say 14 or 15 years or even more prison time, probably they will mention their bosses, because I surely believe that there are bigger people there. There are bigger people behind what they are doing. So it can't just be, I'm a naval officer, I have access to the pipeline, so I want to do this, I want to do that. And even aside from those naval officers, there are all those people that are normal people that vandalize pipeline. You understand what I'm saying? So they have connection with those people, because if they don't have connection with those people, if they vandalize and they get the crude oil, where would they sell it to? You understand now? So it's a broader crime than it's a premeditated one that have bigger people connected to it. So if they do the investigation very well, they will know that probably they are in 100, not even 13. You said 13, right?
Yes, 13.
They are in 100, not even 13. Okay. There are more people there.
Well, in my little understanding, it's cruel. It's a cruel behavior, and it's something that we should frown at against me. And I feel like they can't do it on their own. They will have somebody on ground, maybe their bosses or something, that will be in charge of it. And it's painful, and it's not only to let them to leave the force or something. They are bad examples for people to follow, because they are officers and it's so painful. So I feel like apart from them leaving their position as officers, they should be so punished. In the law, there's a particular way they should be punished according to the law, and the government should know what to do. But who are we to cry to? A lot of things are happening here and there, and we feel so ashamed of everything. It's painful, something that people don't know what to say again, because they can't do it on their own. They will have somebody that is backing them up, obviously. So that's it.
Firstly, that's Nigeria for you. Nigeria is full of corruption now, and don't think you are safe anywhere you are, because those security you think they are protecting you, they are the one harming you. So that's Nigeria.
I think before they punish them, they should go through the matter, they should go deep through it.
Investigate the matter.
Yeah, they should investigate it, because before they do such thing like that, there is something behind it. There are people that are giving them, maybe let me say, there are people that gave them the idea they should go on the business. They can't just do it on their own. So they should investigate it before they maybe decide on punishing them or any other thing like that.
I think the whole system is really poor.
Okay.
We have a serious system breakdown. Everybody is affected, but that doesn't give you the opportunity to go out there to steal. These naval officers you're talking about, how well have they been taken care of? I'm not justifying their acts, but then, the whole system, the economy is so bad. I think they should start with the economy. They should put the economy right. Everything will take shape, because everybody is being affected by all this, whether you like it or not. It's really a shame, because even in the army, it's not even in the navy you're talking about, the army. So everybody is involved in doing all this. From the top to the bottom. It's a system breakdown. Even in churches, I'm telling you too, the same thing is going on in churches. So the whole system, we have a serious system breakdown that really needs to be rectified.
I believe they should have superiors they are working for.
Okay.
And the fact that they are being caught,
Okay.
I believe that is where it will just end.
Okay.
Taking them to court, that's just essay.
Okay.
That's where the case will end.
Okay.
You won't hear any other thing about it again. This is Nigeria for you now. You should know Nigeria by now.
Okay.
They have superiors. They have people they are working for. So they have backups. That's just it.
Okay.
They should dismiss them,
Okay.
because in a situation like this, I think they do worse than that in their various offices.
Okay.
And in this country, everybody is going through a lot, and people acting like that, I think we don't need them in the military anymore.
It's a reflection of what's happening in the country, the kind of government we have. It's everywhere. So I'm not surprised it's everywhere. So that's my take.
Just a safe journey for them, because that kind of people now, at least life in prison.
Okay.
Life in prison, they're okay.
To me, it's not a nice thing to do. Okay. And they are like at the appointed time now, okay, they have a job they are doing, okay, and the salary that they are earning, are they not okay with it? Okay. So they have to look, the foreign Nigerians should look, government should look towards it and know what the problem is all about, so that all this crime can stop in Nigeria.
I feel they should either suspend them, okay, or they should just send them away from that position they are, because they cannot be inconveniencing people with their own, or they cannot be inconveniencing people because they are not satisfied with whatever they are being paid with.
It's Nigeria for you. Well, can we really blame the naval officers? Yes, they are supposed to protect us, but when you don't pay them, what do you expect from them? The same people that are supposed to be guarding us, Do you know what of their top higher chiefs, their officers, their main chiefs in charge of them? Do they not gain money from them? Don't they know about what is going on? Because they caught 13 people does not mean that the higher ups don't know. These 13 people now, this one is just to showcase. At the end of the day now, it might just go off. You will not hear anything about it again. They will be settled and freed out. So this one is just to show like they are doing something. Nothing is there. That is, all of them, they are behind everything. They know what is going on. So I'm not surprised. They caught them. I can't really blame them. What can they do? Their higher ups are involved. So
Also, we're asking the federal government wish to award contracts to somebody tompolo to help survey and restore balance. What do you think about that? Do you think it will work out?
There's a tradition that says it's thief that knows how to catch thief. So possibly, if tompolo is known to be what do they call them? Niger Delta fight for freedom. So of course, it will be a better person to protect such facility. Yeah, because of course they understand the terrain better than any other persons. So they would be able to man that place effectively. However, because we also have the Nigerian Navy. So what will be part of their responsibility if they cannot protect the pipeline?
It depends on the government, child. If they want it to work, it will work. But if they do not want it to work, it will not work. But I know that if they try to, with the policies now, it should work. It should. I'm very positive about it. It should. That if they want it to work.
Seriously, we are not supposed to be talking about this thing. Do you know why? Why? Because we are in a very terrible country. That is why we are even considering this in the first place. It's like I don't know the best way to put it, but probably I can use Yoruba. Hawk. Okay. The hawk that carry chicks. It's like you are paying hawks to monitor your chicks. That's exactly what they are doing. The government of this country is just, we can't be talking about everything because this is our country and other people in other countries will see it. And when they see it, that is what they will use to judge us. So we can't be saying everything. But it's a very, very terrible thing. It's not something that they should be even saying out if they are ashamed and they know the meaning of what they are doing. The person that is well known, that should be the kind of person that should not even see light again. It should be in a place where the maximum security presence, where you cannot even see daylight again. Now you are now paying the person 4 billion naira, and ASU has been on strike for like 7 months now. How much are they demanding for? And you want to pay a criminal that amount of money to secure something that he has been vandalizing for so long. It's very terrible. It's very terrible, and it's so sad to hear something like that. Actually, I didn't hear about this. I don't really listen to news any longer because everything is terrible. Everything you hear in news is very, very terrible.
I've heard of a lot of stories like this before, and at the end of the day, they are kind of connected to each other. So it's not something that I think will work out. I don't think that would work out.
4 billion naira a month. Don't you think that's
so much? So we have that amount to do that. Wow, that's too much for that to me.
It can't.
Why do you say so?
It can't. Okay. For them, there are some people that are ready to do that work, but they won't give them. Based on that they have the connection, that they have the money to pay back. So they will still do it within themselves. That is what they call them. Okay. So that is all it.
Before federal government do something like that, I think there are other things for them to do that is more important than that. Okay. Maybe let me say, should I go through like ASU strike, all those kind of things like that? Should sort those kind of things out before they go through other stuff like that. Yeah.
It's not workable. It's not workable. I'm telling you, because we don't really have the people that will really get us out of this mess. Yeah, because if you give him that money, how are you sure he's going to put that money into proper use? You understand? The system is actually polluted, re-polluted. I don't support them giving anybody any money, because they will end up sharing that money amongst themselves without getting anything done whatsoever. It's pointless wasting that amount for anybody.
Under good luck, Jonathan regime, it was not only even tompolo they gave that contract. I think they gave this one to Ghanaian Adams, kind of. Okay. That same 4 billion. Wow. But not monthly.
Not monthly. But this one, okay.
But this one monthly. Well, Nigeria at this moment, things are just turning upside down. Okay. So what do you expect? Corruption everywhere. 4 billion for one person in a month. That's way too much. Now look at ASU, 7-month strike, and you have 4 billion to give someone monthly. We have our students are at home sitting home for like 7 months. So Nigeria is not going forward. It's just going on the wrong side. It's going backward.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Because based on my knowledge, I've not met Tompolo, but based on what I've heard about him, the man is actually a good person in the Niger Delta region as well. So I think if the government will do of such, it will be.
No man, as usual. Now it's the good. Now it's it's going to the place that's been going. You know what I'm talking about. It's going to the pocket.
Okay.
So yes, that's my pick.
I'm not sure how the money take. Not sure.
Okay.
If you just take like, at least, if you take like just 20 million, not be billion, 20 million. If you take 20 million, solve the matter. Remember one, you open access bank or sterling bank. You go put everything there. You go see the motor, you go see the kind of jeep you go to carry. All this Range Rover, Escalade. So those kind of people, you know, now that's what Nigeria was. You know, even me, I know say I good for Nigeria. I know good. All of us bad.
To me, it's not work for giving someone a huge amount of money to start up or to do something else about it. So the only thing that I can say is just to call the organization around so they can sit and talk towards it and know how to sort all these problems out.
Okay, I heard about Tompolo. I think it was a former Avenger or something. I don't know what they call them. Niger, yeah. 4 billion. I trying to say that in the whole armed forces of Nigeria, none of them, with the amount they spend and budget for arms and ammunition and everything every year, there are none of the armed forces, nobody can secure that place. Then we are talking that is the issue. Why do you think we have criminalities and all sort of rubbish around the country now, and they are giving the Nigeria, okay, and sorry, you said monthly?
Yes.
That monthly 4 billion. I beg, wherever Tompolo is, I'm looking for work like this. You should come and employ me. I know how to hold gun. It'll be to they pursue people for markets. That one simple. I will enter too. So in 4 billion, how much do they pay me? 4 billion for one man with his guys. How many are they? Are they up to the Nigerian army? And they should, if they are looking for people, me self, how much is flights from here to Delta? The next one, you should call me. I'm involved. I'll come. Plenty people are looking for work. So I'm telling you, if you are looking for work now, just look for that Tompolo guy. Be going to Delta now to look for him. You will see work.
There you have it. You've heard from the mouth of Nigerians, and the truth is, everyone is visibly angry at this. I mean, there's not enough crude oil in the country, and some people are dipping their hands into it. And there's no justification for doing this. Because you might not be paid well, doesn't mean that you have to inconvenience the large number of people that really need crude oil. You know, the volume of crude oil that is being stolen every day, according to records and accounts from international companies, is over 400,000 barrels a day. And that's why Nigeria cannot meet OPEC's, oil production quota of 1.8 million barrels per day. This is quite sad because crude oil accounts for, more than 90% of Nigerians' foreign exchange earning. So it's now left for the government to look inward and try to, find the right solutions to this. If you're going to be paying Tompolo a whopping fee of 4 billion naira a month, it doesn't really make sense, because where are you going to be getting the money to finance this project of yours, this contract of yours? So the right step needs to be taken. They need to look inward, because we are losing millions, hundreds of millions of naira every day, and it needs to stop now. So we're putting a question to you too. What do you think about the 13 naval officers that were recently caught in Lagos, vandalizing pipelines and also stealing crude oil, having sworn to protect and serve? Drop your answer for us in the comment section. We'd like to hear from you. Thank you for watching all our videos. To get more interesting content like this, do not forget to subscribe and also follow us on our various socials, our Facebook and Instagram at ShutlipsTV. Also, we have an anonymous website where you can go to share your real life experiences and connect with people who have been in similar situations like yourself. Just go to www.shutlips.com. Sign up to the platform is completely easy and 100% free. This is ShutlipsTV. I am Alamide Salah, better picking with better voice. Till we come your way next time, do stay safe.